All right, so we've been talking about conjunctions in writing. We have 6 conjunctions that we've learned: and, but, or, if, so, and yet. So Monday and Tuesday, I had sentences. You had to fill it in with a conjunction. Today, you will create your own sentences and fill in those sentences with a conjunction. Okay? So I have them up here. As you can see, guys, I have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So that's what you have: 6 sentences you're creating, and each one has to have the conjunction in it. So number 1 has to have if, number 2, but, number 3, so, number 4, and, number 5, yet, and number 6, or. Okay? Y'all see what I'm saying, Abaya and Dennis? Yeah? Okay, so y'all can begin. I'll give you a good little amount of time to kind of get these sentences, but it's 6 sentences you need with a conjunction in each one. Begin. Share some of our sentences. Okay, so number 1, we have conjunction if. If. Okay, Dennis?
My dad said if I cleaned my room, I could play a game.
I'm sorry, say it again.
My dad said I can, if I clean my room, I can play a game.
Dad said if I clean my room, I can play the game. Okay. All right. Okay, Kenley, I'm only doing 2 people at a time for each one. Kenley? Mom said we could get ice cream if I do my chores. Good. Okay, next conjunction, but. Okay, Faith, what you have? I was going outside, but I went to my friend's house instead. Okay, and Naraya?
Dad said I could have candy, but I had to eat my food.
Dad said I could have candy, but I needed to eat my food. Okay, number 3, so. So. Okay, Carson. Dad said I what? Dad said I had to wash the clothes, so I went to do it. Okay, so.
A cat, if cat like a dog, a dog like a cat. Wait, what?
No.
She said, I have a dog, so my cat fight dog.
Okay, so no. All right, let's go ahead and number 4, and. Okay, Naraya, and.
We had ice cream and cake.
We had ice cream and cake. Okay, Faith? Clean your room, and then you can go outside. Okay, number 5, yet. Yet, Kinley? Okay, Mom said she wasn't done yet. Okay. Okay, Avai, you have one for yet?
I want to do number 6.
Number 5 is yet. Do you have one for that one is what I'm asking.
No.
No? Okay, anybody else has one for yet? Wait, you can't go outside yet. Okay, and number 6, or. Naraya?
My friend said we can have a toy or a dog.
I say we can have a toy or a dog. Okay, Avaya?
I could play with my dog or feed my dog.
I could play with my dog or feed my dog. Good. All right, guys, the test is on tomorrow, so you'll have sentences and you have to fill in with the correct conjunction on tomorrow. All right, get out your phonics and language. Page 135. We don't have letters today. Page 135, phonics and language.
$135 students.
Yes, 135.
With
I'll be quiet, please.
we have 6 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Revelation. Television. I thought that said Revelation. Revelation part of that. Yeah. Revelation.
All right, let's go ahead and begin. All right, guys, so you have 6 boxes. I will say a word. You write 2 sounds you hear in that word. First word is marry, like when someone says, will you marry me? Marry. 2 sounds you hear in marry.
Yeah.
Right.
Aren't you supposed to do your chores on Friday? Aren't you supposed to be? I said, aren't you supposed to be doing your chores on Friday? So when are you gonna do your chores?
Aren't you supposed to be in class?
I am in class.
Well, what, pay attention in your class.
All right, 2 sounds we hear in marry. A-R-R-Y. Next word, fountain. Fountain. What are 2 sounds you hear in fountain? Okay, two sounds we hear in fountain. Okay, Kenley. O-U-T-A-I-N. Okay, last one. The word is skillful. What are two sounds we hear in skillful? Skillful. All right, what are two sounds we hear in skillful? S-K-F-U-L. Good. All right, let's go ahead and look at the board. We have a couple of things to cover on the board. Nope. All right, so remember we've been talking about singular and plural nouns, how to take a singular noun and turn it into a plural noun. Singular means one, plural means more than one. So that's what we've been discussing, how to take a noun, take it from it being singular, turning it into plural if the screen would fix. Okay. All right, so we have flower. This is singular. How do I make flower plural? What do I do to make flower a plural noun? Carson. We add an S, so then it becomes flowers. Ditch. Now look at ditch. Ditch is a little different because what does ditch end with? Does anyone remember what do we do to ditch in order to make it plural? Add ES, so it becomes ditches. Next we have rock. How do I make rock plural? What do I do to make rock plural? Add an S, it becomes rock. Class. Class. Something special about class. How do I make it plural? ES, because it's in with an S, so classes. Plants. How do I make plants plural? What do I do? Add S, it becomes plants. And then leash. Making it plural, leash. How do I make leash plural? ES, because it ends with SH.
All of those ends with the S.
Okay, so remember, some of them we simply just add S to make it plural. Some of them we have to add an ES. It just depends on how it ends, okay? Awesome. All right, guys, new rule we'll learn today. So we've learned how to double our consonant before adding a suffix. We've learned how to drop off the silent E before adding a suffix. Today we'll talk about what we do when the root word ends with a Y. So whenever your root word ends with a Y, with a Y, you will drop the Y, change it to I, and add ES or whatever suffix you're adding. But in this case, we'll add ES, okay? So anytime your root word ends with a Y, you will take off the Y, change it to an I, and add ES. So for example, I have bunny. I want to turn it into bunnies. I put B-U-N-N-I-E-S. I took off that Y, changed it into an I, bunnies. Puppy. How would puppy look into puppies? What would it look like if I wrote it as puppies? Mm. Take off that Y, change it into an I, puppies. Next, we have baby. Let's turn it into babies. How would I write babies, Carson? B-A-B-I-E-S. Change that Y into an I. Now key. Let's turn key into keys. So guys, keys is one of those where all we do is just add S. Why? Because EY is a special sound. So we can't take away the EY special sound. We have to leave the EY. Now we just add S. So you have to pay close attention to that, right? Because some of your words may end with the Y, but it could be a special sound Y. You don't take the Y off. But when it's just a regular Y like this, you take the Y, add I, change it to ES. All right, next one, special sound EIGH. That says A. Okay, and Ryan, I'm starting the sounds in the first one. All right, good job, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to our math. You'll need your math book on today. Find page 68. It should be lesson worksheet 68. It will have a bunch of empty boxes on it where you have to fill in. That's what we're going to work on. 68, not 68. This is what it looks like here, 68. 68, this is what it looks like. Yep, that's it, Dennis.
Okay, now I'm just gonna write it wrong.
All right, so let's go ahead and review.
Does it say 68?
Yes, lesson worksheet 68. No, don't. We're gonna do it together. 54 cents plus 19 cents. That's what I want you to put in box one.
4 cents. Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and add it up together. So we have 4 plus 9. Anyone can tell me what that equals? Just tell me, guys. 13. So we put, what we put down here? 3. Where does my 1 go? 1 goes up here. Make sure you're doing that on your page as well. So guys, we have to add the 3 numbers in the front. Now we have 1 plus 5 is 6, and then 6 plus 1 is 73 cents. Okay, that's number 1. Let's go to box 2. All right, box 2, let's do 41 cents plus 39 cents. 41 cents plus 39 cents. Okay, that's box 2. All right, let's add this one together. So let's start in the back. 1 plus 9 is what? 10. How do I show 10? A 0. 1. Carry my 1 over up here for 10. Let's add our front number. So I have 1 plus 4 is 5. And then 5 plus 3 is 86. All right, let's go ahead and do number 3, box 3. All right, we have 29 cents plus 38 cents. That's box 3, 29 cents plus 38 cents. What? Michael bathroom? Let me see.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and add this one up, box 3. Okay, so we have 9 plus 8. What does it equal?
17.
How do I show 17?
You put the 7 at the bottom.
Carry my 1. Now I add plus 2. And 3 plus 3 equals
6.
All right, so guys, so box 4, 5, and 6 will be a little different. This is actually what we're learning today, how to add 3 numbers, 3 double-digit numbers. Now, it's really not complicated. It's basically the same steps, except you're just adding 3 numbers now instead of adding 2 like we normally would be adding. Okay? All right, so let me show you, for example, do not put this one in your book yet. I'm going to show you first. Do not write this one yet. Okay, so I have 12 cents plus 15 cents plus 16 cents, okay? So we're not writing this one, guys. We're not writing it. I'm just explaining it before we do it in our book. Push over a little more, please. Okay, so if you look at this one, obviously it's different because I am now adding 3 numbers. The steps are still the same. I start with the first 2, which would be 2 plus 5 equals 7. Then I add that 7 plus 6, it equals 13. I still put the 3 and I carry my 1. The only thing that's different is now I'm adding 4 numbers in the front now instead of the 3 numbers that I would sometimes add in the front. But guys, it's the same exact thing, except now it's just more numbers I'm adding. So I would do 1 plus 1 is 2, then another 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. 43 cents. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you're adding an extra number. Okay, let me do another one. Do not do it in your book yet. We're not in our book yet. All right, let's do 25 cents plus 20 cents plus 38 cents. No, we're not writing yet. So I start with the back. 5 plus 8 is 13. I put the 3, carry my 1. Now I have 4 numbers I'm adding in the front, but the process is still the same. So I do that 1 plus 2 is 3. And then I add the next 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. Then I add 3 plus 5, and that equals. So guys, how I'm adding the front numbers is I'm adding 2, then 2, then I add them together. Y'all see what I'm doing? Yes. So I'm adding 1 and 2, that's 3. Then 2 and 3, that's 5. And then I add that 3 from here and then 5 from here together, 83. All right, so now we're going to do it in the book. So let's go to number 4. So don't write too big so you can fit all 3 numbers in. All right, so we have 16 cents plus 22 cents plus 34 cents. Go ahead and set this one up for number 4. 16 cents plus 22 cents plus 34 cents. Okay, let's go ahead and add it. So let's start with our back numbers. So we have 6 plus 2 equals what? 8. And then we have 8 plus 4 equals 12. How do I show 12? Put the 2, carry my 1. So now I have 4 numbers in the front that I'm adding. I'll add my first 2 first. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then I'll add the next 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. So now I add that 2 plus 5, it equals. So guys, once you add the 2, they're done. You don't need them anymore. You just add what the answer was. Okay? Got it? 72 cents. All right, let's go to box 6. Wait, box 5. All right, we have 44 cents plus 35 cents plus 12 cents. Go ahead and put this one in on box 5. 44 cents plus 35 cents plus 12 cents. It's your pages today. All right, let's go ahead and add it. So we have 4 plus 5. What does that equal? 9 plus the 2 equals. How do I show 11? So 1. Other one up here. Let's add our 4 in the front. Let's add them 2 by 2. 1 plus 4 is 5. Then 3 plus 1 is. So 5 plus 4 is 9. All right, let's go to box 6. Okay, let's do 51 cents plus 28 cents plus 19 cents. Okay, you do this one. Y'all can work this one out on your own. Let's see. Please stop, honey. All right, let's see. All right, so what's my answer? Yeah, tell me what you got. Okay, we're here at 98. Anybody have something different from 98? Okay, Dennis, what you have?
97.
97, okay. And Vayu, you have something different or you have 98? 98, all right, let's see. So we have 1 plus 8 is 9. Then 9 plus 9 is 18. We put our 8. There the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. The answer is 98 cents. 98 cents. All right, so guys, this is how we add 3 numbers. Okay, so I need you to go ahead and flip 2 pages in your book and go to the thermometer. It should be on lesson worksheet 69A. The thermometer, lesson worksheet 69A.
I'm at the pavement student.
Huh?
I'm at the pavement student.
Oh, okay, good.
You're probably do that. I know what I'm at. Thank you for using this little boy.
All right, so we have already introduced how to read a thermometer. What we're going to learn now is how to read a thermometer in degrees by 2s. So when we read a thermometer, we read it by the 10, like if it's on 50, we would say 50, right? But if you remember, on the thermometer, there are these small lines in between the numbers, right? That's what we're going to learn how to read, those small little lines inside of the thermometer. These small little lines represent 2. When you're counting these smaller lines, you count by 2s. Let me show you what I mean by that. So from here, 60, I would say 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80. Do you see how as you go up, it goes to the next 10, right? So those small little numbers inside your thermometer represent 2s. When you're counting these small lines, you count by 2s. You count going up, and you count based on whatever 10 you just passed. So in this case, I just passed up 60, so I'll start counting 62, 64, 66, 68. Right here, I just passed up 70. So you see? That's what I'm saying?
76.
All right, so let me go ahead and color in 1. Let's see if you can tell me what it is.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be wait, do we shade it in?
All right, so look at it. Look at what 10 we just passed, and then start counting by 2s with that 10. And it'll tell you what the temperature is.
Julie said she cannot see. Cause it's too far.
Okay, does anyone have an answer for us? Well, how many degrees would it be?
84.
84, because we just passed up 80, we count by 2s. 82, 84.
I wrote it down.
84 degrees. All right, let's look at this one.
Shade it unnecessary. Begin.
Okay, look at this one. Count it.
1, 2, 3.
No, never in our city.
Yeah, hold on, wait.
Okay, Carson, what you have? Count again.
He said 46. Said 46.
46.
Yeah.
So we just passed up 40, so we say 42, 44, 46. All right, so look in your book.
46 degrees.
No.
He's doing it on purpose. Thank you, big girl. What's up? It's a big So, this boy, big boy. I don't know what S. I don't know SEO. Yeah, I know.
All right, so look at the thermometer on lesson worksheet 69. Okay, so this is pretty simple. Can you shade in 30 degrees? 30 degrees, and then show me 30 degrees.
I got a shade in it. This is negative 20. Hey, what are you laughing at now? 30 degrees, but it's 38 degrees. 30, 40, 50, 55 degrees. 30. Changing this big old circle. I'm gonna do it out the line.
All right, let's see, 30 degrees. Okay, thank you, Dennis. Okay, good. So that's pretty simple. We've been doing by 10, so that should be pretty easy to color in 30 degrees. All right, so now let's go to the back of that same page. Huh?
They got a lot of rooms back here.
Okay. All right, so now good, right? So now let's go to the back of that same page. It's going to be 69B. So there's going to be a few thermometers on there. That's what we're going to practice on now.
Wait, that's not holy. No, it's not.
Okay, go to the back of this same page.
This one is.
All right, so let's look at the first one. We are going to read the temperature on this one. So we can tell what 10 did it just pass?
60.
It just, no.
70.
It just passed 70 and it's on the first line after 70. Looking at the first line after 70, Dennis, what would that be? Remember, we count by twos. Are you still getting the paper? Okay, well, Avaya, so what would the temperature read on number 1?
72.
72 degrees. Go ahead and put that, 72 degrees. So 70, and then it's on the first line, which would be 72. Sit down.
What symbol do you, Miss Fludence?
A degree symbol is a circle like this. Okay, let's look at the second one. Dennis, you have the page now? Okay. All right, so go ahead and tell us the temperature. So it just passed up 30 and counting by twos, what would it be on?
34.
34 degrees. 34 degrees Fahrenheit. So go ahead and put 34. You see how you're not paying attention? She know who I'm talking to.
I'm not working with them. Yes. So, I'm organizing.
You don't need to do that. Okay, third one, Naraya, tell us the temperature.
58 degrees.
58 degrees Fahrenheit.
The first one is 72.
All right, let's look at the next one. So now for the next one, we have to shade it in. So we have, it tells us how much we have to shade it in.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit. So Carson, you go ahead, shade it in and come and show us what 46 should look like if we're shading in 46 degrees. So that means what 10 are we passing up? 40.
I already did it. I didn't.
Okay, let me see.
Go on.
Let me see. Okay, come in. So this is 46. He shaded it in for us. So we have 40, then 42, 44, 46. 46. All right, next one. 74 degrees, shaded in. Us.
Better be ready.
No, you have to shade it in and show us.
She said today. Oh, yeah. I know, I said. And you tell her that is not right.
Kinley? Come on.
Before. You want this one?
I don't even know what to say today. Okay, 74, this is what it looks like. So we pass up 70. Then we color in 72, 74. Second line is 74. All right, now last one, Faith. 28 degrees Fahrenheit. I know y'all better put your head down. And what? You have to base it off of the sound.
Why? Maybe because
28 degrees Fahrenheit. It says it at the bottom. So focus on your sentences. Thank you. Y'all stop. Okay, 28 degrees. This is what it looks like. So we have 20 and then right here, 28. Okay, good. All right, so guys, this is what you will see now with your thermometer. So it's important to pay attention because yes, although we do know how to count the thermometer by ones and by twos, make sure you still read the instructions so that you know which way to count it, okay? All right, so that's it for us. Well, I'm sorry, let's review verbs real quick and then we'll be done for the day. So what is a verb?
A verb is a word that makes the words
Are okay. Yep, that's what verbs do. Okay, what are the state of being and linking verbs? What are the state of being and linking verbs?
am, is, are, was, were. Being, been.
Good. So those are the state of being and the linking verbs list. Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. So that's it for us today. I will see you guys tomorrow for our phonics test. Okay. Bye-bye.